But isn't that what
we came, we saw, he died.
Wasn't
I
that L.
fucking
Ron-
crushed.
Wasn't that L. Ron Hubbard, though? L. Ron Hubbard was like, hey, this will be funny. I'll start this and go into this, start a religion. And then, like, years later, he said when his friends he told that to hit him up like, this is crazy, dude, you did it. He's like, you know, you ran that scam. And he was like, scam? You better get your thetan levels checked. If you're going to say it's just like, he just started eating his own shit because, like...
Well, he was... do you know that he's the most prolific writer in human history?
Sci-fi was, yeah.
More fiction than any other human being ever.
More than Stephen King?
More than anybody.
And one Bible.
Dude, more than anybody. And not a second draft amongst them. Everything he wrote was nonsense. Everything he wrote was hot nonsense. If you read it, it's like these are the dumbest stories.
Well, do you remember the Dianetics commercials? Do you remember the commercials with the volcano, like the lava was going off, and it just gave you like the most generalized things anyone feels. He goes, "Are you sometimes tired and sometimes awake?" Like
you
nothing
did
was just like vague.
You did it before, right, Lewis? When they had
Times
the test
Square,
in Times Square,
people because it was just kind of cool. I was like a dumb kid, so they were like, "Hey, do you want us to test your stress levels?" I was like, "Boy, do I!" And I went over and I held these dumb things, and they're like, "Yep."
The ones that go like that.
Yeah, they're like, "You're stressed," and I was like, "I am, right?" They're like, "Come on inside." And they brought me into this weird thing. They tried to sell me a book. I don't really remember.
I did that too, and I did that in San Diego. I was down there filming something, and we were in the park. And it was like at a time where a lot of people didn't know who I am, and I could sneak in. And I sat down at this guy's table, and he gave me the e-meter, and I put my hands in the things, and he told me what it was reading. I'm like, how does this thing function? Like, what is it? What is it reading off my body? And the dude was like, oh, I don't want to explain it. He didn't want to really be there. He's just a member who got roped into doing this thing. He had zero enthusiasm about the sale.
They have the street team job for...
It's the lowest level.
It's the lowest level job you could have, is having to go out and bark people into your church.
Have you guys read Lawrence Wright's book about it?
I don't think so.
It's called Going Clear.
Oh, I saw the
documentary, the HBO thing. Yeah, the book is the documentary basically tells you all you need to hear. But
Thank God.
It's so it's such a strange religion. But here's the thing about it, man. This is what's weird about religions. This is my, I'm a moron, but I occasionally have these moments where I'm like, I think I know what the fuck is going on. If you really believe it, it benefits your life. Even if it's hot nonsense, even if it's a 14-year-old kid who finds golden tablets that contain the lost work of Jesus and only he can read it because he has a magic rock. Yeah. But if you get enough of those people, they make great neighbors. Like it fucking works, man.
They just want their kids to go to
school.
But
here's my question: is it better to be an atheist and to be this person who just like objectively looks at the world and like none of this makes sense? There's no way there could be a God. I think when you die, you die, and that guy's fucking miserable. That guy's taking medication, and all of his friends think he's annoying.
I mean, I'm a devout atheist, and you're right about all that. You believe like in a higher power?
No, I don't not believe. I believe
that's what my girlfriend says when I ask her.
I believe there's more to the universe and more to life than we can think of through our narrow field of perception. That's what I think. I think there's more to human contact and interaction than just people talking to each other. I think there's a thinly veiled reality that we live in where we express our souls to each other. That's what I think. And I think it's a very complicated and confusing thing that's fucked up by lies and deception and violence and war.
Well, so many of them,
it's enhanced by friendship and love and communication. And it's weird. There's a thing going on that's beyond just like you're born and you die. And if that thing keeps going when the physical body stops existing, I wouldn't be surprised.